Hey everybody, IHTW here. So today's video, I got in store for you a little review of this Fluval Flex Freshwater Kit. So this thing is literally just a nice, very extra, almost 10-gallon tank. And this is going to be the tank I'm going to put my adult newts, which are in this tank right there. Excuse me, and I'm going to use the old tank as sort of the nursery, since my female has laid pretty much a ton of eggs in all of the plants in that tank. So I'm going to move all the males out into this tank, and when the female is done laying eggs, the female here as well, and the other tank is just going to be filled with a bunch of eggs, which will eventually hatch into little newts, and I will raise them into Fs like I used to years ago. So let's start off by opening this giant behemoth. So this thing costed me about 150 bucks at my local pet store. So yeah, you know, it costed me a pretty penny. Now I'm broke because last week I also spent a freaking $1 bill on a water fountain, which if you want to see the video on that, just check out the last video that I uploaded, and that's it over there. So the box is kind of large. See what the heck is this? So it's wrapped in styrofoam. Sick. Yeah. Woo! Dude, look at that. Oh, box empty. Oh, there goes my roof. Oh hell yeah! Look at this. Holy, this already looks nice out of the box. I need a strong, sharp device to cut this piece of plastic hole. All right. I don't exactly have the scissors laying around, so this will do the job just fine. Aha! Oh, the grand reveal. Yeah, screw that shit. Whoa! Holy crap, dude! Oh, whoops. Alright, so this is obviously the lid. I have enough brain cells to figure that out, and don't know if you guys can see, but there is a lot of LEDs lined around here. It looks really nice. The quality of this stuff does not feel cheap at all. All the wires are pretty hidden very well, and they're sort of like guided here. And this is the cable that leads to the whatever the heck that is. Over here is a piece of foam. Don't know what the hell that's for. A nice little manual with no color. You know, you lose some bonus points if you don't color your instruction manuals. This box here, no clue what the hell's in it. Oh, what the hell? This is the filter. Ooh. And the AC adapter. So this is really funny looking, kind of like the shape of a slingshot. It has a ball joint here and a lot of other ball joints. Oh, and you can direct the currents. Oh, look at that. This is, I assume, the pump. Probably right. This would be the plug for the LEDs. So that concludes everything. Oh, this is a remote. It has a remote. Holy shit. It's a nice remote. Ooh. Look at that sucker. Damn, this stuff feels premium. Whoever designed and built this, goddamn, kudos to you. I still don't know what this foam is for. In the back here, okay, it's all in shot. Let me zoom up. Alright. So you can see like the front here, it's like this kind of frosted black dots. It's all these hexagon thing shapes all around sort of the tank here. I'm actually not sure what kind of shape that is. I sort of sucked at geometry in school, so correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what the hell it is. It's all around the back. This is all glass. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is no bezels or pieces of plastic in the corners. It's literally just an entire glass piece, so it looks really, really sleek. Over here you can see some sort of vents. I assume water would go in here into the filter. The filter system is on the back, which is all blacked out sort of. This is the filtration system, which has a lot of this black foam. How's this? Alright, this is part of the filtration system. It's a bunch of little ceramic Cheerios in a netted bag, and that would go obviously in the middle of this fang line. And this one is also something similar, but it has something much darker inside, which I assume could be charcoal. And I am correct, it looks like little charcoal pellets, and that would go right there, like so. And then, you know, you got this little handle doohickey that makes it all convenient to pull out and in. That's what he said. Boom. So the water would gush in through here, would filter out through this system over here, come out here, go into the tank, and voila, it is a hidden filtration system built in the tank. God damn, this is really nice. 150 bucks, you know, it's not too bad. I don't feel horrible about spending pretty much my whole paycheck on this, but you know what, that's the name of the game. So this, I assume, would plug in. You know, I should probably read the instructions. Hold up, wait. Okay. It's starting to make more sense. Almost makes sense. What the hell's going on? Alright, so, anyways, figured out how to actually do this. So this pump right here, I hope it's in shot. This is in shot, right? This pump right here goes in to this side of the tank, like so. It would go to the bottom, and the black part tube would go here. You take the slingshot looking thing and sort of screw it in together. I'm gonna just actually set it all up, and I'll just show you guys instead of me just jingling around and hopefully trying to attempt to do it right. I'll be back when it's done. Alright, everything's figured out. So you take essentially the slingshot looking thing and you screw it into this water pump thing, and you slide that all the way down there. There's space so that you can put a heater. However, I do not have a heater, so there's no need to do that. Like I said before, you take out all the plastic of the filtration system, you slap it inside the slots of this foam looking thing, and you just kind of push it down like so, and then that's where the water is going to be filtered. The water will flow into here, into this area like that, and then the water would flow through this thing, get filtered, come out through here, and then go into the tank. And voila, it makes a complete circle. So that is the tank in the filtration system. Over here is the hood of the tank, which looks like this. Nothing too crazy. And this is the LED system right here. You would plug this into this adapter, and you plug it into the wall. Light will turn on. You got this remote, and you press a bunch of buttons. You can change the colors to whatever it is you like. Red, blue, green, pink, light blue, some kind of turquoise. I'm actually partially colorblind, so I can't tell. So anyways, that is the very nice remote hood canopy thing, and the tank with the filtration system. So everything right here is pretty good. I just gotta go set everything up, show you guys what it looks like when it's all complete, and pretty much give you guys my verdict on if this was worth 150 bucks or not. Alright guys, so I'll be putting in the Fluval gravel for a bunch of planted aquarium plants. Quick tip on this, because I screwed up the first time. Make sure you wash the out of this sand gravel, or it's gonna legit turn your water into like the blackest murk you've ever seen in your life. So I'm gonna go wash the out of this like 7 times, like I do when I cook my rice, and hopefully it'll be clear. It's almost kind of clear. So I'll be back when that's done, and I'll take that in the tank and roll out. Alright guys, so here it is all said and done. I just put in a bunch of plants, add the gravel, a few pieces of decor, and then just sort of filled up the water. I added a little bit of my Newt tank's water just so it has some bioactivity in it. So this is the remote. You have to make sure you pull out the tab, little plastic tab you can see there, right there, for it to work. I currently am using my reptiles light, so let's put that away for a second. Oh shit, look at that blue. Hold up. What about red? Oh shit. What the hell? Green. Blue? Purple? Yellow? I think something's wrong. What? Did I not do something right? Where did I click? Is there a battery in it? There's a battery in it? Wait, how come this isn't working? What do I have to aim at? Oh, hey, look at that. I have to aim at the back? Oh, hey, there's a sensor at the top here. Alright, for you guys who don't know how to use this, much like myself, that little dot, that's a sensor for this. You could change the lights accordingly. Only to that though, I think, right? Oh, see? Ooh. If I aim at something else, it doesn't work. But if I aim at this, it works. Oh, look, that's kind of weird. All right, so there's a white light. Oh, baby. Now that's pretty majestic. Goddamn. There's a lot of bubbles everywhere. What can I change it to? That's blue. Okay, let's not do blue. If I try, what other colors can I play with? Oh, I could dim it? Holy crap, I could dim this thing. Oh, that's sick. Bring it up. It's nighttime. Whoa, shit, there's thunder. There's actually a thunder button. Yo, that thing's ridiculous. How about this? Oh my god. It changes colors automatically. Dude, I would spend 150 bucks just for the LEDs. What the heck? That's awesome. And don't know what. Oh, that's just changing the. I just choose what color. Pink, or I could choose this, or I'm gonna just stick with white for now. And now leave it nice and bright. Ho ho ho! Dude, that is probably the coolest feature of a fish tank that I have ever had the pleasure of using. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Fluval. That's a Fluval tank. I forgot the name of what this is, but oh baby. So if I would like to see what it really looks like, I kind of want to just get rid of all the bubbles here. Don't really have anything but my hand. Luckily, I've been using my hand this whole day, so I'll just scrub all that off. Yeah. Great, my whole arm is now wet. But, the tank looks good. Hold up. Let me just freaking wipe everything off for a second here. Oh yeah, I found out what the heck that roll of foam was. It's actually a non-slip piece of foam, which means if you use it correctly, the tank does not slip. And you put it obviously right underneath the tank, sort of sits on it. Oh hell yeah! Oh my! Oh my! Now this looks good. And if you guys can see, I added in a lot of random little ornaments here and there just to make it look nice. Some rocks on the back. Over here is actually a higher level soil, and I used some slate to sort of block that soil in so it wouldn't fall. A lot of little Anubis plants and a few other things. I'm gonna get some carpet plants to layer the bottom with and remove these small ones into a different planted tank. But for now, I'll keep that there. And now, oh yeah, forgot. That is the turtle dock for the newts. When they climb up, they like to just kind of chill there, dry out, do whatever, and then go back into the water. I might lower the water level just a little more because I think it's a little too much right now. So all that really has to happen is to add the newts, but I'm gonna just wait for the water to just settle and the temperature to just turn into room temperature water. So I will be back when the water is temperature correct. Alright, I'm back. So the water is pretty much settled. It's been about a few hours. I just caught my newts from the old tank, which took freaking forever because these guys don't like being caught. Big surprise. So now we're going to introduce them into the tank. The water temperature is pretty much room temperature, so there shouldn't be any shock in temperature when I add them into the tank. So let us let them go and see if they enjoy this. They might not actually, but woo! There goes my 3 males. Oh my god, there they go. Surprisingly, they live quite well together. They don't really fight at all unless the female is around. If so, then they will obviously fight for a mate. Oh, I'm drying my hands in front of the camera, my bad. So there you go. That is my 3 fire-belly newts in this Fluval tank, which I just set up with a bunch of live plants here and there. I'll be upgrading obviously with carpet plants like I said previously. I don't know where the other ones just ran off to, but they're here somewhere. And the tank is looking pretty cool. I can't wait to see how all the plants grow into their luxurious final forms and make this tank look even cooler than it already does. I'm really satisfied with this purchase, mainly because of this goddamn light effects that I could do whenever with a touch of a button. Yes, it was quite costly, but it's Fluval. Most of Fluval's tanks and other items usually are on the higher end of the spectrum in terms of price, but the quality is second to none. This glass is completely solid. The build is really nice. Everything feels put together with a purpose, and it's very high quality. Nothing feels cheap, and as of right now, considering how it looks, how it feels, how it functions, and how simplistic it is thus far, it is a very good tank, a very nice tank, a very premium tank. I would give this like a 9.5 out of 10 if it had a review page, which it actually might. So yeah, that is my review and setup of this Fluval tank for my fire-belly newts. You could obviously use this for obviously like other animals like a betta or other fish, frogs even. But it is an aquatic tank, so it's for aquatic creatures, so don't put a leopard gecko in there for obvious reasons. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video review. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Fluval, if you guys are watching this, sponsor me, please. I need the money. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
This is for my future baby mama. Hope your skin is black as midnight. I'll take you